Good morning, my friends. Happy Monday. Welcome to this special episode of Kevin at 7. This is our anniversary week, our 9th anniversary of Yes Masters. The founding of it was started on April the 10th, 2012, and how fast 9 years can go. Today I want to talk about building a business because this was not my first time to build a business. It's actually my third, and in a manner of speaking, maybe four. I built some businesses, but it's the first one where I felt like I was actually strategic in not just making money, but in building a business. And there is a difference. Most real estate agents just make money. They go find a deal, sell a house, get paid. Find a deal, sell a house, get paid. So whether they find a buyer or they find a listing, either way, you find a deal, get paid. Good morning, guys. Welcome. As you come on, post where you're from so that I can get to know you guys. Sunshine, Sonia, good morning. So that's the way most people do real estate. It's all about the deal. They go after, they're just always chasing deals, and they're trying to find a client. And when they get a client, then they get busy and boom, 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 boom. So I want you to, here is a different thing. James Hawkins from Hermosa Beach, we're neighbors. Here's what I want you to think about today. And this is the difference between selling houses and building a real estate business. You can sell houses, or you can build a real estate business, or you can do both. And when you build a business, it's where you're leveraging processes, you're leveraging people to create, to minimize the amount of effort for the return on the investment of that effort. So most agents don't ever build a business. They don't ever stay in long enough to build a business, or they never get strategic enough to build a business. So here's the distinction I want you to think about. There is working in your business, and there is working on your business. You can work in your business, and you can work on your business. And when you're working in your business, that means those are the things I actually do to make money. So when I prospect, I'm working in my business. When I do lead follow-up, I'm working in my business. When I go on an appointment, on a listing presentation or a buyer consultation, I am working in my business. I'm actually doing the work of production. Okay, so this is the work of production. This is things that make me money. When I take a listing and I sell the listing, that is working in my business. Okay, now, when I work on my business, it's when I'm improving the elements of the business that make those other things more powerful. Now, the framework that I train this is called the real estate vortex. And I'm not going to go into the real estate vortex today per se. I just want you to understand that in the vortex, if you want to build a real estate framework, a real estate business, that you've got to spend time working in your business every day. And you've also got to spend significant time working on your business. The problem is most agents get so busy working in it, they stop working on it. Okay, so let's just break this down to the bare bones, to the kind of the most basic level. When you got your real estate license and you started, the first thing you got to do is, okay, how am I going to get a lead, right? That's the first step. How am I going to get a lead? You know, leads, no business. So then you got maybe a script, or you got a postcard, or you got a marketing idea. And so you practice that. Maybe you role played the script. Maybe you worked on editing the copy or whatever. When you're practicing a script of what you're going to say as a strategy, I'm not working in my business, I'm working on my business. Now here's the distinction. If I did this for 50 or 60 hours a week, every week for 100 years, would it make me money? Okay? If it would never make me money, then I'm not working in my business. Okay, so practicing and role-playing scripts, as an example, is working on your business. It is not working in your business. In other words, you could role-play 10 hours a day, 7 days a week, for 50 years, and we'd never make a dime practicing. It's only when you're in the game. So you're working on your game, or you're working in your game. So when you're actually on the phone or talking to somebody, having a conversation, that's working in the game. Now you're doing something that could actually make you money. Okay, when you're working on the game, you're improving something, or you're building something that would make that action in the game more productive. So I talk about 5 core elements of success. Working on your business is when you're working on these 5 core elements of success. So a script, it would be a strategy. And then as you're working, role playing and practicing, you're working on your skill. So your strategies and skills. When you create a system, that's your a third core element of success. It would be a system. Okay. So there's actually 5 core elements of success upon which people that build 7-figure businesses, they build it on these 5 core elements of success. All right. That's working on your business. So I'm working like, so here's the real question. Are you building something or are you just doing something? Are you just doing something or are you building something? Are you doing something or are you building something? In your real estate business right now, what are you doing? Building or just hustling? I'm just hustling. You know, it's like hustle and grind, hustle and grind. Hustle and grind, guys, will wear you out. There's nothing, hustling and grinding is great, but that's working in your business. The question is, are you building something? So that after you've done all this work, is there something that is left? Right now, I'm building, so I think of Yes Masters. I think I've got somebody asking a bunch of questions this morning. I'll get to that. So I've got 9 years. Yes Masters, we're celebrating our 9th anniversary right now. So 9 years ago, Saturday was our 9th birthday of Yes Masters. On Saturday, I posted a YouTube, yesterday. I think it was last night before it actually got uploaded. Good morning, Sergio. I think it was let me get my words here. I posted a video about the first 9 years of Yes Masters and how I started the company. It really, the story of how it all started. We're building something. So now we're in our 10th year. It means we've been here 9 years. At the end of this year will be our 10th anniversary. So we just started our 10th year. This is Noki coming out for his morning. He's more interested in food than anything else. Go potty. So we're building the company. And this last year, the last 18 months since we had the coronavirus start, we've built our company significantly. We've added new team members. We've added new systems. We've added created a new event. We've done all kinds of new coaching program, all kinds of new stuff. We're building something. I'm not just coaching every day, coaching every day. I'm building something. Right now I'm building I don't know if you can see it over there. There's some blue tape on the wall over there. We just bought a water fountain for our backyard. It's gonna be so cool. I'll share it with you guys. Hopefully next Monday. I think it's supposed to come this week. They're gonna install it this week. So we bought a water fountain. Yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm building my backyard, and are you just working or are you building something with your business and in your life? And that, my friends, is the key. Now, by the way, this Wednesday, I am going to be doing a live webinar. This will actually be tactical, deep dive training on how to master listings in 2021. In this crazy market, how do you master listings in 2021? Good morning, David. What's up? David Crum. Good to see you, my friend, from Greenville, South Carolina. I'm going to be doing a live webcast. You can go to www.howtogetyes.com. www.howtogetyes.com and register for my webcast, Winning the Listing Game in 2021. That'll be Wednesday. This Wednesday is coming Wednesday, April 14th. Is the webcast. So I'm going to be training you on how to win, because this game right now, this inventory is so low. How do you find sellers? How do you win with sellers? I'm also going to train on buyers, like how do you win in multiple offer situations, because that was tough. So I'm going to do a little bit of training on that as well. So that's if you're got buyers and they keep getting beat, I'm going to train you on how to win, how to actually get there, and it's not by outbidding everybody else. Okay, that helps, but that's not the key. That's not the breakthrough strategy that my top coaching members are using to win in multiple offer situations. All right, so let me check out questions here. I think I saw some questions coming through. Samuel Mason, what is your outlook for Zillow, for realtors in 3 to 5 years when Zillow and Realtor become more prominent? Well, Realtor is not going to become more prominent. Realtor.com is just, they're not going to win. Zillow is going to win. Okay, I want to be clear on this. Zillow is going to win, but it doesn't mean you're going to lose. So here's the thing about real estate, guys. For winners, they're going to always get their wins. You're going to have, there's plenty of opportunity out there for you to win. But if you think you're going to beat Zillow, you are hallucinating. It's just like in retail. Amazon is going to win. Okay, they're winning. You're not going to beat them, but you don't have to beat them. You don't have to join them. You just have to learn how to win. Okay, so with Zillow, you're not going to beat them, and you don't have to join them because they're not acting in the best interest of clients, of buyers and sellers. They're in it for the money, and they are just trying to become the Amazon of real estate. I did a video recently on that. About Amazon's big move, and their commitment, their goal is to become the Amazon of real estate. What is the Amazon of real estate? Amazon just wants to control the retail space. Now, are they trying to put you out of business if you have a mom and pop retail store? No, they don't care about you. Is it going to has it put a lot of mom and pop retail businesses out of business? Yeah, absolutely. Is it going to put more out? Yes. That's not their goal. Their goal is to dominate. They just want to win. Okay, they're not after you directly. They don't care about you. So real estate same way. Zillow does not give a crap about you. Zillow will use you if you can help them make profit. They will use you like crazy, but you can beat them. So they're not a threat to the industry. Okay, they are just not. At Agent Mastery Live in May, I'm going to be training head on how do you crush the competition, including Zillow. Now, you're not going to crush them as a company, but when you're going up against Zillow, how do you crush them? And it's not hard. It is not difficult. It's very simple. It's not easy, but it is very, very simple process to beat them. Okay. All right. So that's a great question. So 3 to 5 years, I think the more important question of 3 to 5 years from now has nothing to do with Zillow and Realtor. It has more to do with the economy and the housing market. Bought your book, read it. Awesome. Thank you, sir. And you're out door knocking. Oh, great. Okay. In Hermosa Beach, James. Wow, that's awesome. Kevin, by the way, James, I've lived in the beach cities for 10 years. I came here in 2011. And I have had, other than my realtor, I have had one agent knock on my door, I think, in 10 years. Maybe 0. I can't remember. I think I had one agent knock on my door one time, and that's it. And I mean, we live in a multi-million-dollar area. It's like, what are you agents doing? No, people don't want us knocking on their door. Well, you never know. All right, here we go. Other questions. Thank you. New Braunfels, Texas, Caesar. Well, in New Braunfels, Texas, that is the prettiest part of Texas, in my opinion. Okay. Hey, Tanel. Good morning. Good to see you, Monica. Thank you, Amada. Okay, I had another question. Here's a question most teachers do not disclose. How much of your business is selling and education compared to commissions currently? What is the tipping point where you decided to teach? So I don't sell real estate at all. I keep my license active, but I don't sell at all. So commissions, 0. My coaching members, I give them referrals all the time, and I take no commission. I take no referral fees on that. I could, but I just don't. I want purity of motive, and so when I refer, I don't make any money on that. So I've referred dozens of transactions to coaching members. So they make the commissions off that. Now that's not a reason to get into my coaching. I mean, it would be a fringe benefit, but I don't sell. So my tipping point was, I decided. That was my tipping point. I made a decision. Just like when I got into real estate, I made a decision. And this is a really great question, Samuel. What is the tipping point of when you go full time? I just looked at it as how many successful part-time realtors are there? And my answer is 0. Now, that doesn't mean you can't make money. It doesn't mean you can't survive and close deals. It just means successful was I wanted to be able to make a lot of money and have a lifestyle. And you're not going to do that being part-time. You got to be full-time, okay? So what do? You commit to going full-time. Now, I was in a position where I had credit cards and a commitment, and I quit my other job and started in real estate full-time, knowing that I had about 6 months that I could survive with credit cards. I don't think I thought that through really, really well, and it went really, really deep in the hole of credit card debt. But that's how I did it. How did I start this company, Yes Masters? I quit my other job. Okay, so I'd been selling. I quit selling. I was actually managing. So I was actually a team leader for a Keller Williams office. So I was purely a salary player, and I did not have any. So I wasn't selling at all. And when I decided to start coaching, I just gave notice and quit. And I mean, it wasn't like overnight. It was a 5-month because I was letting them find the replacement and all that while I finished that and launched my coaching company, but I just went all in. Now, was that easy? No. Was it the best way to do it? I don't know, because I haven't done it any other way. I just go, when I go, I'll go all in. And what I know is it worked, but it took me a year before I was in the black. Okay, so because if you watch my YouTube video I posted yesterday, when I talk about the how to change everything in your life, how I changed everything in my life. The first year was horrible, and for 8 months of that first year, I was renting a bedroom, sleeping on an air mattress, and feeling totally like a poser. So that's how it works, guys. It's you want to go for it, you got to go all in. And sometimes, is there a sacrifice? Absolutely. And I just wasn't patient enough to say, well, I'm going to save up money until I can, have time to do this. I was just ready to go, and I didn't want to do it any other way. And so that's why I did it. That's why I've done it twice in my life. When I started real estate, I did that, and it worked. And when I started Yes Masters, the coaching company, it worked. And so that's just the way I do it. I don't recommend you do it that way. I recommend you have 6 months of financial cushion in the bank when you're going to go full time. So if you're part time, do every dime you make in commissions, don't spend it, keep it, and build up a cushion so that you have 6 months of reserves, so that you can go full-time in real estate. And frankly, if you're part-time, by the time you get really going full-time, part-time, you may have enough business in the pipelines and you're doing well enough that you're not starting from zero. And so you got 3 months of cushion in the bank. You may be fine because you're averaging a deal a month or whatever. And then you go full-time and you're just gonna up that game. So you may not need a full 6 months cushion. It would be nice, and all of you should get as soon as possible to where you have a 6 months financial cushion in your bank, just for life, in case anything happens. Just like we experienced last year with COVID, when that shut everything down, it's not a matter of did real estate agents go out of business, lose houses or cars or anything like that. Nobody lost anything because the government kind of stepped in and said nobody's going to get anything taken away from them, for the most part. But it's the stress. It's being able to sleep at night and never have to worry. To be able to say to your assistant or to your team and say, "Hey guys, we got some crazy stuff going on here. None of you are going to lose your job." And that's what we told our entire team. Not one of you are going to lose your job. Okay, we're just going to tell you, we got you. We're going to adjust and adapt, and we're going to build this business through no matter what happens. And that's what we did. Now, we lost a lot of money last year. But we'd put ourselves in a good position, and that's what you got to do. You got to do that. All right, guys. So there you go. This is our 9th anniversary week, and we just started our 10th year of Yes Masters Real Estate Success Training. Got some exciting stuff coming up. I'm doing a webinar on Wednesday, a free live training on how to master listings in this crazy low inventory 2021 market. That's Wednesday. You go to www.howtogetyes.com. www.howtogetyes.com, and I'm going to be talking about winning the listing game. You can check it out there and register. That's free. It'll be live Wednesday, April 14th. And then Agent Mastery Live is coming up. AgentMasteryLive.com is coming up in May, and that is going to knock your socks off. So that'll be a 3-day live event with me. All right, guys, have a great week. Play to win, and always expect yes.